and welcome to Gilded Plans. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Olga and I'm so happy you've joined me in this little corner of the internet. Welcome back to the Your Filofax Personalization Guide. Today in Chapter 2, Lace Borders and Lace Dividers, we're adding delicate lace edges and the lace divider to your planner pages. This tutorial will give your Filofax a soft, elegant, and slightly whimsical touch. So before we get started, let's catch up on what we've already done. As you can see, we have created these front pockets right here in our last video. So if you want to know how to do this, definitely check out the Your Filofax Personalization Guide playlist, where you will find all past tutorials and also all future ones. So yeah, we have created a front pocket and a back pocket, which is really fun and gives us plenty of space to decorate and personalize our planner. So now let's add the second touch to our planner, which will be, as mentioned, the lace borders and the lace dividers. I'm going to show you what I mean. I do have these lace borders in the front and in the back of my planner right here. You can see it here in the front and also here in the back. And here I also have a lace divider, as you can see. Hold on, like so. And we are going to create these things together now. I'm going to create one for the front, for the back, and one as a divider for our pages. I'm going to put the measurements on the video so you can see the individual measurements, be it in centimeters or in inches. So laid out here are all the things that we need for this DIY project. We are going to need 300 GSM craft paper. You can use any paper you want. I just really like the look of craft paper, so I'm going to use this. The important part is the 300 GSM because we need it to be sturdy or sturdy enough to not crumble when we slide it in. Then we also need lace ribbons. This is one that I've got off of Teddy, which is a German dollar shop. And we also need a ruler, scissors, a 6-hole puncher, an eraser, this glue rolly thing, a pencil, a stapler, and I'm also using this personal sized insert as a guide to create for our divider. So yes, I'm cheating a bit. You don't need this is optional. But yeah, this is all that we're going to utilize, as well as a cutting machine. Obviously, we need a cutting machine. Let me show it to you. This one, yay! We have already met this beauty in our first tutorial, and we're going to use it in this one as well. Let me clear out the space and let's get started. First, we are going to create the lace borders, and by lace borders, I mean these borders right here that slide into the pockets of your personal sized binder. Again, it's personal size, so if you need to put these into any other sized ring binder, then please adjust it accordingly. And if you also have a different version of a planner, please make sure that it fits before committing fully. So yeah, so the measurements for both the borders and the divider are the same, so you can just create 3 same sized sections and cut them out. So I'm going to tell you the measurements. It's the official sizing of the personal size inserts, so you can find it on the internet, but I'm also going to tell it to you, of course. So it's 9.5 by 17.1 centimeters or 3.75 times 6.75 inches. So we need 17.1 centimeters. So I'm going to mark it right here. And then I'm going to do my first cut because that just makes it a lot easier for me. So I'm going to align it with the marking that I've made, and then I'm just going to cut. You can also use scissors for that if you want to. And you can also keep this, and we can create a bookmark with this later on together. As a quick little bonus, it was unplanned, but that doesn't mean it's unwanted, right? So yes, now let's section it off into the right width. So we need 9.5. So I'm just gonna continue doing that. 9.5 and 9.5. Fantastic. So I'm just going to do the cuts really quickly again. I'm just going to cut along the markings. You can see this thing right here, this string that indicates where I am cutting, which I love. So now we have 3 same-sized pieces of paper, and we are now going to add ribbons to them. It's going to be the same process for all of them. So let me show you how I do it. I take the lace ribbon and I just align it right here. I do always make it slightly bigger than the paper itself, just so I have some wiggle room, and we're going to cut right here. And I'm going to do the same thing for the other 2. I'm just going to measure it the same way I did here. So now we have 3 lace ribbons that we can attach. I always add some of this roll-on glue just so I have them secured before I staple them. But you know, the glue alone doesn't hold it up. You need to staple it to make it more secure. But to assist in the whole process of it, I do like to add some of the glue. So I'm just gonna glue it right here, like so. And then I'm gonna take like this thick section, as you can see, this one, and I'm gonna glue this part, and I'm gonna stretch it so it's not like too loose, like so. And then I'm gonna take this stapler and staple it on both ends. And also in the middle. Hold on. Oh, this is not well done. Let me do it again. And then also right here. And right here. So I like to do 5 staples just to have it secure. And then I'm going to cut off these excess pieces at the top and at the bottom, like so. Cute. Now I'm going to do this 2 more times, and I will speed through them so you don't have to see the same things thrice. So now that we have all 3 of them done, we can stick in 2 of them into our planner that we have started decorating and setting up together. Let's take this one to put in the front pocket. You just slide it in just like so until it sits in there comfortably. Oh, hold on. It's stuck a bit right here, like so. How pretty. You can also slide it up a bit, which I would want to do like so. And then we can stick in the other side like this. Beautiful, isn't it? So pretty. I like the way it looks. What do you say? Pretty, right? Okay, so now we want to create this as a tab for us that can sit in between our pages like that. It would stick out like so, which is really, really pretty. So I have not even used this one, you know. I didn't even need to cheat. See, it's optional. So my 6-hole puncher is already set to the right size. So make sure if you have one that is adjustable that it's set to the personal size. So we can safely punch the holes inside of here like this. And we are also done with our beautiful lace border tab. You can also put tabs on the top or the bottom with the lace. It doesn't matter. It would just stick out on the other sides then. If we would have added the lace ribbon on the top, it would stick out on the top. If we would have added it on the bottom, it would stick out on the bottom. So just put the tab section, the lace ribbon, wherever you want it to be. So let's put it inside of here. And if you put like any inserts that are personal sized, you can see how it sticks out like that. So pretty. I love it. You guys, I forgot to show you how to create a bookmark. How could I? Oh my god. Oh my god, can you imagine? So let's create a bookmark. I would like to stick it, like, I enjoy my bookmarks to stick out at the bottom. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to line it up like this and put the line right here. And then we're going to cut it. I apologize. I was about to film the next one and I was like, oh my god, I still have this piece, so we didn't do it. Oh no. So let's quickly make a cut where we have done our marking. It's just the leftover. If you don't have any leftover, you don't need to do that. We're also going to utilize this one because you don't need to have a full one like so, right? You can also do it differently, and I'm going to show you how. So we can do different methods for that, and it will be fun. So let's go ahead. For that, I'm also going to pick out some washi tape to make one with washi paper. So these are my favorites, the ones that I have. My favorite ones, and I do think I would like to use this one. I think, or this one. No, I like this one. I think that's going to be a good match for the colors that we have already going in this planner. So you'll see what I'm going to do, and for that I'm also going to use a corner rounder because I like them. Let's do this. So I'm gonna punch this. It's going to be like this. Perfect, perfect. Do you see what I'm doing? Yeah, you do. Okay. Usually when I do tabs like this or like bookmarks like this, I like to cut into the holes like this. I'm not sure what this process is called. I'm sure it has a name, but I like doing it like this so I can easily and freely move it without opening up the rings too much, because I would like to keep my rings intact as long as possible. Also, if you open up your rings, never do it like this, because this way you will bend those rings and they won't close anymore, so gaps will form. Always open it up like this, so you keep the mechanic in prestige condition as long as possible, which is why I prefer cutting into my pages like so. Unless it's like a divider that stays put, I don't cut into those. But if it's pages that I want to move in and out, or like bookmarks like so, I like doing it like this. And now I want to round the corners, so it's not as pointy, but only for the part that sticks out at the bottom. So like so, we have a divider. See, you can just pick it and do whatever you want. And now I want to do another version for you to showcase how you can make it pretty. And I'm going to do a bottom tab. So for that, I'm just going to align it like this and wrap the washi tape around the end piece. So let me quickly do that. So I'm just going to cut alongside here. Fantastic. So we have it wrapped like this, and I'm going to round the corners with the washi tape around it, so we have it cute like this. And then I want to have it like so, so I need to align it accordingly. I can see the punching things right here, so I'm trying to make it do it smartly. If I do, yeah, it has to be a bit lower than here. So if I line it like this, it should be fine. Yay! So I'm going to cut into them like this. And now I have this pretty bookmark here as well that peeks out like so. Isn't that cute? Yay! You can do the same one here as well if you want to, and make this one all pretty. You can also wrap it entirely in washi tape if that's what you want to do. If you want to wrap it entirely, then you can use bigger washi tapes. Let me show you an example. So I have multiple bigger ones like this one from MT, which is part of the William Morris series. This one is also part of the William Morris series or collection. I love these two. And then I have these two bigger ones, which are also from MT, and they are part of the Toile de Jury series, which I love as well. So let's do, you know what, let's wrap this one. Let's wrap it in this big washi tape so you can see what it looks like. This is actually my favorite one out of these, out of the bigger ones. So I'm gonna use that one. So let's remove it. I'm gonna have to hole punch this again, but it's fine. It's fine, you guys. So let me take this. Oops, oh no. So I'm gonna quickly wrap it and then come back to you. Oh my god, do you see the vision? This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna round the corners again down here. So we have pretty round corners. Oh, like so. Hee. And then I'm gonna, oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh, I am literally in awe. This is so cool. I'm just gonna cut through this again. I don't care if I already did. Oops. So, and now I can put it in. Look at this, it's beautiful. Oh my god, I love it actually. This is so nice. So yeah, here you go. We have some bonus tutorials for you right here. So pretty. And that's a wrap, my darlings. Just like that, we've created ourselves some beautiful lace borders and also lace dividers to add to our magical and whimsical personalized setup of our ring planner. Isn't that exciting? So thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you've had a blast, and as always, may your spreads be gilded, your tea always warm, and your days filled with the purest form of joy and happiness. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you feel inclined to do so, then hit the notification bell so you never miss out on this chaos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!